That's why you're here. Because obviously you're not here for that, though, are you?
Why?
Well, because it's not here anymore, but you want to continue. You want to continue, don't you?
Well, can I film here?
Well, you can on the public road, but given that this isn't a public road and it's private, this bit's private.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's fine.
Okay,
I'll
so
stand here. Where do you want me to stand here?
Just on the road.
Well, the zoom's quite good anyway, so I can get the same footage.
Stand on the other side, but this is, as it says, private.
Well, like I say, I didn't know that round the back was private, but I'm specifically looking for that Seat because
it's not here, is it?
Honestly, mate, the guy got pulled. You obviously you are pulling people for not having correct plates. Am I right?
If it necessitates.
Today's footage comes from Reggie Photo, and you'll find their channel linked down below in the description. Make sure to check them out and show some support. This one's packed with tense moments, sharp exchanges, and a powerful reminder of why knowing your rights truly matters. So let's jump right into it.
Sorry? No, you're alright, bud. So they're out in the BM today. Look at this.
That's what you're doing here.
I'm just doing a bit of filming, mate.
Reason being?
Pardon?
And the reason for that?
I'm looking for a Supra, mate. The last time I passed here...
No Supras around here. We've never had any.
Not a Supra.
Alright guys, listen up, because the moment this story kicks off, we dive straight back into a location that already changed everything once before. We're standing exactly where a young driver was pulled over by Channel 5's traffic unit, a scene loaded with tension and questions. This stretch of road has become a hunting ground where officers constantly halt drivers for the smallest hint of an infraction. And even though the law is the law, something has begun to crack beneath the surface. Too many officers enforcing rules they barely follow themselves. Too many registration plates judged unfairly. And today, we're here to peel back the layers and expose the raw truth. This is where the real documentary begins.
Seat with the gold badge. Is it the new badge?
We don't have Seats here.
Eh?
We don't have Seats over here.
No, it's a private car.
But what are you doing filming people's private cars?
Because I want to put it on YouTube.
For what reason?
Because it's a legal number plate.
It's a legal number plate. Well, we haven't got any Seats here.
It was here though.
Supra. No, we don't have any Seats. Nobody that works here has any Seats. I don't.
Honestly, the last time I'll get the picture up when I get on because the last time I came here, it was here.
Yeah, but that might have been a vehicle that's been recovered, but we haven't got any. Nobody's got a Seat that's here.
Not 100%.
Yeah, absolutely 100%. So as it's not here, there's no need to record anymore, is there?
Yeah, there is.
So can I ask why you're here? Because obviously you're not here for that, though, are you?
Why?
Well, because it's not here anymore, but you want to continue. You want to continue, don't you?
Well, can I film here?
Well, you can on the public road, but given that this isn't a public road and it's private, this bit's private.
Oh, is it? Oh, that's fine.
Okay,
I'll stand here. Where do you want me to stand here?
Just on the road.
Well, the zoom's quite good anyway, so I can get the same footage.
Stand on the other side, but this is, as it says, private.
Well, like I say, I didn't know that round the back was private, but I'm specifically looking for that Seat because
it's not here, is it?
Honestly, mate, the guy got pulled. You obviously you are pulling people for not having correct plates. Am I right?
If it necessitates it.
Yeah. So basically, what I'm saying is, there's police constables in the force when they're in the private vehicles not adhering to the same rules.
Well, if you send the VRM through the police portal,
yeah,
then we'll look at it.
I can guarantee you, mate, it's definitely a police vehicle, 100%.
Well, I can't because you can't give me the reg, can you?
Well.
So the easiest way to do it, send it into the police portal.
Yeah.
We'll have a look at it.
All right. Is that all right?
So given that it's safe.
Alright guys, as we move deeper into this area, the atmosphere shifts. A BMW rolls in, officers watching every angle, every move, every lens pointed in their direction. When confronted, they insist nothing suspicious exists here. No vehicles with questionable plates, no private cars bending rules. But something doesn't add up. Their insistence is too sharp, their denials too quick. And when the implied right of access is suddenly revoked, the tone changes yet again. 1 minute they're calm, The next, they're shutting the door on transparency. It's a perfect example of how authority flexes when a camera appears.
It's property, no public access. If you go on the other
Yeah,
side,
well, that's all. As soon as you take my implied right of access away, I adhere to that. That's it.
Well, that's what I've just
I'm
done.
not going to be finger with you.
No problems. Well, that's
Yeah.
what I've just done. So, on the
Okay,
side of the road.
because it has got a sign there. You're right. So,
Okay.
but because it's got implied right of access, public footpath, and all the rest of it,
I've just taken that.
until you take that away, yeah.
Which is what I've done.
Okay, I'm not a rule breaker,
No
sir.
problems.
You take care.
Cheers for that.
Thank you. So yeah, I need to, what I will do, put a picture of that plate up actually.
Alright guys, the deeper we look, the clearer it becomes that something here is hidden. A particular number plate seen multiple times in this private car park has mysteriously vanished now that questions are being asked. The staff vehicle that once sat confidently behind these gates is suddenly nowhere in sight. That kind of disappearance doesn't happen by coincidence. So the next move is simple: capture the evidence, document the contradictions, and move on. Because this is not the end of the trail. We head toward the next location with determination, ready to uncover whatever waits ahead. Alright guys, we arrive outside another major police station. A place where the surroundings scream wealth and order. But behind that polished image lies a different reality. Visitor parking sits wide open, yet unauthorized access is blocked with strict warnings. Patrol cars rest in neat lines like soldiers waiting for orders. Escape routes cleverly positioned, so officers can rush out fast when something breaks loose. Even the recycling bays hide their own quiet truths. Evidence bags tossed among dry mix recycling, a detail that raises more questions than it answers. Every corner feels staged, controlled, and heavily monitored.
You alright, mate?
How you doing, bud?
Yeah, what are you up to?
Sorry?
What are you up to?
Nothing really. Just
Filming the private cars?
yeah.
Yeah, why are you doing that?
Pardon?
Why are you doing that?
Why?
Why? Why are you doing that?
What?
For what reason?
Why are you exempt?
Eh?
Are you exempt?
This is private property.
I'm not inside.
But you're filming inside.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't have access. I don't have access to the database. You do. Hi, buddy. How are you?
Not bad, you.
Crafting.
Alright guys, things escalate as officers step forward demanding answers. Frustrated that their private vehicles are being filmed from public ground, they question the motives, the purpose, the angle. But the reality is simple: the public has every right to document what affects them. If a police officer has access to sensitive databases, then accountability matters even more. And when they realize the camera isn't going anywhere, the tone eases. Another officer enters the scene, polite, calm, absorbing the tension around him. The contrast between them shows the unpredictable nature of encounters like this. You never know which version of authority you'll meet.
He's got his uniform on, hasn't he? No, he might be starting shift actually. He might be starting his shift. There's a good chance that he is, really.
Alright guys, time passes and we watch quietly from a distance. Officers return from runs, heading straight toward their vehicles with the kind of focus that reveals routine more than urgency. One of them, soaked in sweat from training, prepares to start his car. But before he does, he eyes the camera. Maybe he senses the scrutiny. Maybe he's simply waiting for the moment to drive off unnoticed. Around him, a technician tests the ground with specialized equipment, scanning the environment with a device that looks harmless yet highly advanced. Every piece of this moment builds the atmosphere, raising the tension, keeping us locked in.
What does that do, mate?
Test the ground elements and so on.
All clever devices, aren't they?
Yeah.
Bloody hell.
Alright guys, word spreads of a new law possibly coming into effect, a crackdown on parking on pavements. And while the public may soon face penalties, there's always one group that will enjoy special treatment. Emergency services, specifically officers in these streets, will likely remain untouched. But the public voice matters too, and opinions collide fast. Some argue that wheelchairs can still pass. Others insist pavements are too narrow even without cars. The debate becomes fierce, real, and unfiltered. These people aren't activists, they're locals dealing with daily frustration. And their honesty shows us the truth lawmakers often ignore.
Because
It's too late.
thing is, yeah.
We'll put it back. No, I'm going to tell her. I'm going to come back.
I'm just observing. What do you think about, like, the law about parking on pavements? Do you think it's just?
You were doing it and I had to leave.
Not really.
No, it's a tricky one
I think
because wheelchairs can still get past, but
he's doing an observation about people parking on. What do we think about people parking on?
Dreadful. We've got them on our road.
pavements, on
yeah,
pavements?
and that's the thing. See, sometimes if say like if a double chair and a wheelchair wanted to come past together, they'd struggle. You know, but he's carrying cash, so there's a catch
So
22.
I think we can make
There's
that
enough room to get
excuse.
one, that's fine.
So do you think the general public would be okay with him doing
Yes,
it?
I think so, because he can get one wheelchair past.
I
Because we have a
thought he
wheelchair for our
was-
daughter.
Right.
It's when I can't get past when they park, like there, and I can't even push the wheelchair past.
Yeah, but what if I've got a motor in my king size bed, and as funny as it sounds, right, I won't be able to get it past there.
Well, don't stay in bed.
No, I've turned it into a little cart. Honestly, I've uprated the springs and everything.
But the other thing is, not all pavements are this wide anyway.
No, and I've seen them parked on worse, you know.
Well, that's good. You want to come down our road and they parked, and I can't get between that wall and the van, can I? With the wheelchair when I'm
Serious?
pushing it. Serious. I
Now,
can't
one
push
more
it.
question for you guys.
Go on.
I've just been to Wilmslow for my haircut, right?
He's taking the piss.
No,
Are
what
on
do you think?
television?
What do you think about it, really?
You come on television, aren't you? I'm going. Come on.
No, I asked for a perm. I asked for a perm, and look what they've done to me. Take care. Have a lovely day. Thank you.
Alright guys, the documentary closes with a confrontation wrapped in humor, tension, and raw opinions. Locals argue the chaos of pavement parking, sharing real struggles, real obstacles, and real consequences. They talk about wheelchairs blocked, double push-airs squeezed, and narrow streets that turn everyday movement into a battle. Someone jokes about dragging a king-sized bed down the street, yet beneath the humor lies frustration built over years. Finally, the conversation cools, the road quiets, and the camera drifts away. What remains is simple: a world where the public watches the police, and the police watch the public. And the truth sits boldly right in the middle.